Hey, we're live. We live. Yeah, baby. Let's see who shows up. Party people in the building. Swag. Eric Longsdorf, excuse me, Jacob, Ashi, Captain Morgwan, just in time, Jacob, again, says, wow, coincidence. Asish says, clickbait title. It's not really clickbait because it's just the truth. Does the watch world hate you because of the Japanese anime? Lone Wolf McQuaid says, what's up, brother? Haroon says, hey, Asish, did you just say swag? Yep, and I just said it again. Jeffrey, hello from Virginia. I do declare. Haroon says, I recently bought a GA 2100. Kenny says, clicked by accident. Happy accident, though. What's going on, bro? My parents said I was an accident. Kenny is here. Robert is here. Scotty Knuckles says, what's up? What's up? Somewhere in time watch reviews. Eric says, rocking a new watch just in time because you're broke to the world. The Seiko metronome, which Gary from ILW did 1 week before. Don't quite understand. I just did the review once I got it. And I got it from a viewer. Haroon says, Cassie Oak. John says, hey, hey, hey. Asish, I'm not going to read any of your comments anymore. Dab. Scotty Knuckles, got my Orient Triton. Dude, that's one watch that I absolutely need from Orient. The Triton. Such a badass freaking dive watch. If there was one watch that I thought could compete with the Tuna. Let's see if the camera wants to. I think it could be the Triton. Look at that. Gorgeous. Paul Dickinson says, hi, Joy. Watching from Lincolnshire, UK. Yes. Teddy Corman, guess we won't see a Kanye watch collab anytime soon. Hey, man, I'm down. I don't think that he, apparently, I guess he won't want to work with me, though. Just judging on what he said. Screw him. People can believe what they want. I don't care about his opinion on Jews. If he doesn't like Jewish people, that's on him. He shouldn't be canceled for it. He should be able to say what he wants to say, and we should all be able to judge him. So, Haroon says, how many watches do you have in your collection? Over 40. Too much. Let me see. Too much, but not enough. Fresh beard, nice trim. Yes. Sky Knuckles says, the Tuna. Juan says, greetings from South America, Ecuador. What's going on, bro? Let's get into some questions. First, we're going to do podcast stage. Says, hey, our little drummer boy, YouTuber metal band, when? Dude, I'm super down. I'm very, 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 very down. By the way, guys, not everybody can be here on Saturdays, even though we live stream literally every single Saturday. So, with that being said, we absolutely love you. We see you. We understand that you couldn't be here for the live section, but you're watching this on the recorded playback. Maybe you're driving somewhere. Maybe you're doing some chores, doing dishes. But the comment section is acknowledging you. I personally am acknowledging you. And chat, let's go ahead and wave to the people that are watching this in the future. And if you're watching this in the future, leave me a comment. Tell me, what's your favorite color? You know, we often ask people, all these really crazy out there questions. Let's bring it back to simpler times, like when we were 5. What's your favorite color? That's for the people in the future. Chat is waving at you. We love you. Fed Up says, hey, Jory, got a message today from one of the infamous scammers pretending to be you on Telegram. It was from your Seiko metronome video. Yeah, they're spamming every channel. It's not only happening on my channel. So, but it is very pervasive on my channel, unfortunately. No, chat, you guys don't have to tell me your favorite color. The favorite color is for the people that are watching this on the record section. But chat, you can tell me your favorite color if you want. People are asking what I'm wearing. Let's get it angled up for the camera. I'm wearing a date. A Rolex date, 1500. Car Guy 427 says, what up, T3? What's going now? Chat is now spamming their favorite color. I will not be reading it. I will not. This is for the people watching this in the future. I like the green coffee mug. Guys, what are you sipping on? I'm sipping on some decaf black coffee. Yummy. Guys, okay. CT sold my 6694 for like 2K and I regret it. Big mistake. Posty says, Jory, what do you think about Blancpain flyback 36mm chronograph? Blancpain is dope. Flybacks are dope. 36mm is awesome for a chronograph. I say badass on all metrics. Scott is drinking some hard cider. Atif is drinking some Chalky Maki. Yo, spam Chalky Maki in the comment section, guys. Chalky Maki in the comment section. I'm kicking it off. I spelled it correctly this time, by the way. Jory, please review or opinion on Citizen. Let's see if I can... Let's see if we can pull up a picture, yeah? God, people are saying cocky maki. I spelt it right, okay? I spelt it right. Let's see. Yeah, it's cool. It's a left-hand diver. You can get... believe it's an eco drive, right? Or no, it's an automatic. What? No, this one's an eco drive. Let's see. Which one are we looking at? Citizen watches look all the same to me, so let's see. What is this? What is this? Yeah, it's an automatic. Looks cool. Bezels, interesting. Giving me Phoebus vibes. Yeah. I think the eco drives are cooler, though. I'd probably, if I was going Citizen Diver, I'd probably pick something with an eco drive movement, but that's just me. Posty's drinking water. Good old H2O. Han shot first. Water. Big old cup of water. Jonathan, what are some of your favorite watch band companies? Man Cave Leather makes the best leather straps, period. They're back in business, by the way. They had to shut down for a little bit because they were based in Ukraine. And then Crown and Buckle makes some good straps as well. They're kind of overpriced, in my opinion. Man Cave Leather is better for what you get. And when it comes to nylon straps, Wrist Candy Watch Club. And they have been a sponsor of mine in the past, but I've been using Wrist Candy Watch Club since before they sponsored me. So I think that they're probably those three I would check out. I'm currently on Baume & Mercier Chrono. I think it's called the Baumatic. It's a salmon dial. Heck yeah. Okay, Atifa's still writing Cocky Maki. Posty is saying Chalky Maki. Barasic is saying Locky Hockey. You guys, come on, guys. Get with the program. Milcom, the moderator, is here. Been a while since we've seen Milcom on the chat. What's up, brother? The OG. The OG moderator. He's posting links to Man Cave Leather. Support Man Cave Leather because, again, they had to shut down for a long while because they were literally based in Kiev, but they are back in business. And Wrist Candy Watch Club, and Wrist Candy was a sponsor of mine in the past, but I really do love their. We're not allowed to say NATO's. You can't say NATO strap anymore, guys. What about sailcloth straps? Sailcloth straps are cool. I put them on my tuna. I don't know who makes them. I don't know who makes them enough to recommend them. Do you know what I mean? I just bought them on Amazon. The sailcloth strap I bought was on Amazon, and it was like a random thing. Everyone, please say hi to Milkum. Can we spam that in the comment section? Say hi, Milky. Chalky Mocky. Dean is here, certified T3 bat. T3 bat. Somewhere in Time Watch Review says hardcore coffee double espresso. Lone Wolf says full loom dial Citizen is cool. Scotty Knuckles bulletproof coffees. Grand Seiko dress watch for small wrist under 4K. Maybe something vintage. Milkum is recommending Artem straps. Check that out. Click the link. Ian Lyle is here. What up? Jeremy says, yes, Milk Daddy returns. Eno Reggae says, thoughts on Singer Porsches. Sorry, the chat froze for a little bit. They're cool. I thought they were much cooler when I was a bit younger. So a few years ago, I was like, that's the ultimate 911. Now I still think, it's crazy workmanship, crazy attention to detail. Like pretty much everything's done by hand. It's still incredible. I just don't covet them as much, but Singer is, they're one of the better, if not the best, like Porsche custom companies. But yeah, for some reason, a few years ago, I thought they were very, very cool. Artem's sailcloth takes forever to break in, though, Teddy says. John's breaking the rules. He's saying, NATO, Jubilee. BVMF certified Teeth Rot says, Mommy Milkies. Dean certified Teeth Rot says, hi, Milky. You guys aren't allowed to say that, dude. You're going to get my channel shut down. You're going to get me in trouble. So, here, let me pull something up. Let us see. You're going to hear my voice potentially when the channel starts. 1 second. Where is it? Videos. Okay, cool. Haha, I noticed Jory didn't say Olympics out loud. Did I miss one? Olympics. Should I have not said that? All right, guys. So I want you to check out this murder mystery episode because it was the spooky season episode. No one saw it. Pretty much no one saw it. My views have been in the can the last month. I don't know what happened. I'm out of YouTube's favor, but my views are absolutely horrific. No one has seen like any of my episodes. But I want you to check out that murder mystery episode because it is for Halloween and it's a whole lot of fun. So if you guys could go over there and spam some comments, that would be great. But yeah, pretty much this whole month, no one's seen any of my content. So I'm just kind of shooting in the dark here, just being like, cool, this is fine. Brewbaker, what is up? Andrew, I saw it and really enjoyed that episode. Stefan says, I saw it. Stefan says, do you use any products on your Beard of Glory? Actually, if Milkum's still here, I do. Once in a while, I use Redken Brews. And it is a very mild beard oil. Has a very good scent, but it's not super duper strong because as someone who has had a beard for a very long while, I can tell you that having very strong beard oils on your face, it just gives you a headache. It's like like you'll be eating food and it's the only thing you smell is like a beard oil. So Redken Brews has a very pleasant scent, but it's not super duper strong. It gives it a nice sheen without being too greasy and oily. It does a good job conditioning your skin. And yeah, so they're not a sponsor. They don't even know I exist, but Redken Brews is the only oil that I will put on my beard. The pigs in the blankets, certified tester bot. Someone said something interesting. Marco says you got canceled for calling out crime in LA. That might be true because that episode got like, I think 140,000 views. And then after that, my views have been like tanked. So I think I'm getting punished for speaking out against crime, which is kind of absurd. But to give you guys perspective on how bad things are, in the last 10 episodes, let me see. Yeah, in the last 10 episodes, only one has broken 10,000 views. So I am in the doghouse right now. Very, very big time. I am being shunned. Linky's here. Now it's time for the the live stream to be derailed, but one second. Aye. It's the pigs in the blankets. Good morning, all. Chris says, admit Tudor is your favorite watch brand. It's true. Bandrew says, YouTube views are down right now. I just did historical analysis of my main channel views back through 2015 and September, October. There's always a big downturn. It'll turn around. Thank you so much. Yeah, it's just very strange. Because on average, you know, my channel gets like 30,000 views each time we upload. It's very strange. The last 10 episodes, only one has broken 10,000 views. It is disheartening. Can I, Ian saying, take the political bait. Say it out loud. Who did you vote for? No, I think it's probably because I call out things that are happening. And, you know, certain groups of people don't like when you say things. Scotty says, shadow band. But yeah, can I be candid with you guys right now? I know Dean's here. Joel, certified T3 bot. Can I be candid? Milkum, says the Redken Brews link in my shop's unavailable. Okay, I'll update it. But Redken Brews is the beard oil that I use. They are not a sponsor. Yeah! Linky is here! Okay, people are saying, be candid. Hey, man, be candid. Scott is saying, Bandrew Scott is saying, be candid as can be. Boracic says, be candid. Scotty says, just be Jory. Ian Lau says, Jory is the next yay. Dude, don't even get me started on Jewish people, bro. Don't even get me started on Jewish people. I hate myself. Put two and two together. I'm Jewish. And I hate myself. I hate Jewish people. Clip it. Woo! Cancel him! Ian's BK zone. Oh my god. Dude, Ian's on one right now. Ian's on German time. Yeah, we say what we want here. Okay. I'm going to be a bit candid. I'm going to read people still telling me that I'm candid. AZ Taz fan says, be candid. Jeremy says, yes. Dean says, yes, you can. All right. Jeremy says, Jory, stop canceling yourself. Bruce says, Jewish people are financially responsible and hardworking as a general rule. Tax Cut just reported me. Milcom says, tell us about the space lasers, Jory. Okay, so no, I'm going to be totally candid. This has nothing to do with Jewish people. Keenan says, we Jews can say it about ourselves. Okay. I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This is like not a bit. This is not a joke. Things aren't always like sunshine and rainbows in life. And in my life specifically, I'm going to talk about my own perspective because I can't really speak to what other people are going through, and I'm not going to pretend like I know another person's plight. All right. So being perfectly candid and honest, you know, there are times when things are feeling very positive and upbeat, and things are feeling, you know, like everything's going well, everything's going right. BVMF certified T3 via spamming Jewish stars. Rodrigo says Shabbat Shalom. Tax Cut says ice cream and pony rides. And the fortunate thing that I can say is the majority of my experience as the time teller, as T3, has been sunshine and rainbows. I'm gonna be honest. It's been great being T3, and I think it's time for me to move on. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. I told you this wasn't gonna be a bit, and I made it a bit. It sounds like I'm breaking up with you guys. I'm not breaking up with you guys. Just hear me out. Someone's gonna clip this and be like, T3's giving up. No, it's been really good. You guys watching my content has allowed me to literally step away from any other type of work and focus on like just filming. My channel members, although I can't be in the Discord chat like all the time, they have allowed me to literally film at like as a job. Like my career is a job. Like what I'm trying to say is my content, not my career. My content is now my job. My career is now my content. And the only reason that this has been able to happen is because of my channel members, my viewers, people like Jeremy Badman. 1016 fun Jory, you stole my life and I will have my revenge. Eat sour apple skill. Dude, you are the antithesis of who. Look at this. Jeremy Badman, the opposite of Jory Goodman. He looks kind of like me, but he has an eye patch. And he likes the sour apple Skittles. Someone get him out of here. This guy scares me. So here's where it gets real, what I'm trying to get at. When you hit a slump in life, and that's like, I'm going to speak for myself, things can feel like a bummer. And that is kind of how I felt the last week. This month, the channel has kind of been slaughtered in the views. And I woke up today and I had a meeting with Gato, the lead editor, and I was like, man, I almost feel like giving up right now, because we are doing these bits. We're doing new kinds of content with the true crime stuff. We're shooting in 4K. We're doing like really hardcore edits and everything. And in the last 10 episodes, only one has hit 10K. That's kind of insane. It's like, I don't, like, what am I doing? And then you realize, like, we've been doing really well. Just because you hit a little slump doesn't mean you should throw it all away. And so I had about 10 minutes of feeling, like, bummed about my channel. And then I was like, okay, I don't care. I make the content I want to make because I enjoy it, and people will show up, and people will inevitably, it will go back up. But what I'm trying to tell you guys is it's not all like radical. This is dope. I love everything. Like, no, there's still things that there's still things that are negative in life. It doesn't mean you should walk away from it. Always Pooh says, maybe your videos are not that good. I mean, they're good enough to have you come here, right? So you're here commenting. So clearly there's something here that made you want to show up. So Always Pooh, let's give him a round of applause. Juan says, be yourself. BVMF says, who else? When all else fails, you know the OnlyFans going to be bussing. It's bussing. Derbagger says, you said you want to have Tudor's babies. YouTube canceled you. Tudor going to end up like Invicta. Milcom says, Jory has an OnlyFans? Frank says, I thought this was the free Tudor channel, but where's my free Tudor? Jeremy says, as your arch nemesis, I can confirm your videos get better every year. Maybe we are the deviants. So here's the thing. It's funny. Since you guys are kind of like the regular people, Ian says, I got a comment from you saying you'd ship me a free Invicta Black Bay if only I pay $400 for shipping. Did you send it? God damn. Ian's trolling because he got one of those spam messages. Okay, so I'm going to ask you your guys' opinion because you guys are the regular viewers. Okay, Tom Joseph says, Jory, you are awesome. Thank you so much. Here's my question. You know these bits that I do and the fun that I have in the watch world, it is not typical of a watch channel. I'm going to be honest, and I can be honest with myself, and I'm not like surprised about this. The things I do on this channel are not necessarily palatable to the sophisticated aficionado, the typical orologist reference number hound. I'm kind of a goofball. I make anime titty jokes. My intro is literally me moaning. We do bits where I put a towel on my head and pretend to be a girl. I have fun on this channel. Other watch channels that are much more, can I say bland? They're a bit more hyperclinical, hypercritical. It's a little bit not what I like. Should I step away from doing the bits? Honest question from my regular viewers. You guys are my regular viewers. Should I step away from the bits and just do what other people are doing, where it's, hey guys, this is the watch we have today. These are the specs. And that's that. All right, see you on the next episode. That seems kind of boring to me. I don't want it. And then another thing is, like, I don't want to make content that I don't have fun with, because then it wouldn't be honest to me. So should I step away from the bits and just be, hey guys, today we're looking at the Seiko Tuna SBBN 031. The case dimensions are this, this, and this. Has a 7C46 movement. High torque quartz, mostly metal components, making this a very durable watch. 300 meter water resistance rating, a Marine Master Professional designation with a kanji and English date. Very interesting, solid watch. And drilled lugs. Thank you. I would honestly, I would rather die. I'm going to be honest. Not to be like overly dramatic. I would rather die than do that. So, Brubaker says you need more turtlenecks. Borask Time, YouTube is pushing political videos of a certain type. Could be peeps in general are watching YouTube less. Facts. BVMF Certified T-Dog says stuck up watch reviews equal mid. Hella mid. Hanshot first says no, do what you like, bring the people to you. Juan says keep the core and add what you like. Mike Certified T3 Bot says only if you want to. If doing the bits makes you happy, then F it. And the bits make me happy. Andrew Scott says the bits are funny. Don't step away from them. Maybe rearrange how you edit the episode. That way, at the start of the bit, at the start you have a bit of content based on the title, then the comedy bit, then more 10. Okay, I get what you're saying. Chris says, become Archie Luxury. I'm kind of, aren't I already there? I feel like I'm there. Scotty Knuckles says, stay goofy, fun, and Jory. NMVNTK says, we already see that on every other channel. Keep doing what you do. Scott says, aren't watches supposed to be fun? That's what I thought, dude. Keenan says, stop it. Jerry Brown says, you have fun in your channel because you know your craft. It's awesome. It shows you know it, and you get and you gently lead us to better awareness. Thank you. Lone Wolf McQuaid says, no, those dudes are nauseating. Mark says, Jory, we're the regulars. Don't ask us. We'll turn up and watch you whatever you do. I really appreciate that, Mark. Honestly, I really do appreciate that. Boracic Time says, your bits are the best, Jory. Thank you. Stagecoach 420 says, who future Frank watch when I can't get here live? You're talking to the future viewers. Jeremy Badman, my arch nemesis, says, other channels, talking hands. Jory's channel makes out with his hands and does bad things with his hands on camera. Ian Lyle says, T3, time to die. Scotty Knuckles, everyone else is too dang stuffy. Rodrigo says, I love Jeffrey McMahon as much as Mr. Lancelot. Be yourself and F the rest. Dean, certified T3, says, hell no. I subscribe to all the Watch channels, but I'm only a member of yours because you are who you are. Always remember, you are the secret sauce. Thank you. AZ says, just be you with the shaka. Chris says, I come to your channel for a laugh. Like you said, there are plenty of serious Watch channels out there. Yeah, I can't be that. I can't be the serious guy, dude. I can't say, hey guys, here's my intro, little intro about the Watch. Here's the Watch's specs. Like, see ya. I can't do that. Eno says, crew necks are better. Tom Joseph says, never be boring. You are terrific the way you are, Jory. Thank you. Keys Van Schindel. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I butchered your name. It says, how about Cocky Monkey? Yo, spam the Cocky Monkey, dude. I need to be I need some cheering up right now. Spam Cocky Monkey. Let's do it. F it. I'll even do it. Cocky Monkey. Big fat Cocky Monkey. All up in my face. Bandrew says, that's a great point from Brass Time. It's political season. All of us non-politics channels might be getting extra spanked right now. Yeah. Scotty says, the bits crack me up. Milcom the moderator says, Jory Luxury. Should I change my channel to Jory Luxury and just scream on camera? Hanshot first. There you go. Keep the bits. Launch your own watch. That would be something. Ant says, I can't watch someone that's too serious in their reviews. Stefan says, do the bits, but dial it up. Pun intended. The pigs in the blankets. Certified Teeth Rot says, incorporate Link into some bits. Where is he? I think he went to the other area. Reading comments. BVMF, God gives the strongest clout to his silliest watch. Clout. I am just a clout chaser. Bobby A, where can I get your glasses? I'm not sponsored by them, and everybody asks me about them. I kind of don't want to. Should I tell you where I got these? Because I feel like I'm giving them free advertising, and I feel like they should probably just pay me. It's Warby Parker. They're Warby Parkers. And blank, can we get a review on the Ball Hydro Quest? If someone has a Ball Hydro Quest that they can send the channel, email info@thetimetellershop.com. Email info@thetimetellershop.com. But yeah. It's yeah. How many now? People are spamming Cocky Monkey. I trolled a guy about his tutor Discord, and someone came in and made fun of him. Dude. Messed up. People are spamming Cocky Monkey some more. Mike, Certified Teeth says, if I was to be completely objective, the one thing I'd like to see in the videos being a little longer. A little more depth on the watch, but maybe still keeping it fun. Interesting. Because I think the trend is actually shorter content. So that is quite The trend is people are consuming shorter content. But I still would like to make longer content. That's perfectly fine. Ian, Kakimaki, Almighty Ohm, Kakimaki. Scotty Knuckles, Link is plotting. Dude, he's always plotting. Ian Lyle, if you launched your own watch, what would it be? Specs, features, colors, etc. So, I spent a lot of time thinking about this because people always ask me, since I started on social media, what my ideal, like if I were to come out with a watch. I'm thinking it would be a field watch. So, and this is where it becomes kind of meh. Field watches should be kind of basic. So I know people would probably be like, oh, so it's going to be like this really complicated, like what would you do, blah, blah, blah. I'm going to be honest. I think I would have a mechanical. Okay, so here's what it would be. Milcom, someone make a list. It would be a 37 millimeter hand wind field watch, black dial, threaded crown, 100 meter water resistance rating, ideally Lumibrite Lume. There's no way I'd be able to source that, but really good lume. I'd want it to be sub 10 millimeters thick. Okay, sub 10 millimeters. And I think... Okay, here, you guys want to get crazy? This is going to be crazy. I'd have a power reserve on the front, and I'd have a date complication on the back. So it'd have a display case back, and there would be a date wheel showing the back. That is pretty cool. So the only thing on the dial would be seconds, hours, minutes, and a power reserve. And then on the underside, there'd be a date complication. And I'd offer one in stainless steel and in titanium. So, sub 10 millimeters thick, 37 millimeter case diameter, really good lume, black dial, stainless steel, titanium, threaded crown, 100 meter water resistance rating, and power reserve on the front, date window on the back. That would be the perfect field watch, period. Big Wrist says, good day, mate. And Blake says, thanks, big fella. Scott says, I like to see. Bossum R says, I watch your channel for your personality. My cats are being silly little chicken nuggets running around. Bobby A, yes, please. Thank you. Borasic says, the Serious Watch channel is doing nothing but talk about how thick the BB Pro is. What about the size? The size. It's not all about everyone. No, you know what? Everyone wants to talk about the size. It's mostly about the girth, I think. Taxka says, my brother Archie is taller and better looking. Not than me, dude. Not than me. Kreese says, I got the almond flavor thing. I'm not an assassin. Warby Parker, I was going to guess Jeffrey Dahmer. I know. When I first got these, Connie was like, you look like a serial killer. Stefan says, I'd get me one of those. Yeah, I think it's a cool-ass watch, dude. Malcolm says, insanity. Dean, Certified T3 says, wow, wouldn't it be cool to have an official T3 channel watch? Maybe contact Market Long Island Watch to make it. That would be cool. I don't know. It would be, it's so much work to bring a watch to market. But if I could, then it would be that. T3 time to kill. T3 time to eat people. Jalapuki says, hello from Latvia. Jeremy Badman says, anime is overrated. Milk him, block him. Milk him, block him. Block him. Block him. Jeremy Badman is my absolute enemy. You can say what you want about me. You can say what you want about my family. You can say what you want about Connie even. I don't really care. You start talking about anime like that and you are blocked. Ian says, I totally buy a T3 watch, even just a simple fun quartz watch. Just with my face. And then the second hand is just a mustache that rotates on the spindle. Stagecoach says, the bits are great. I would get a beard field. What's my favorite lift in the gym? If you asked me when I was 26, I would have said deadlift. I think that was probably, well, it was second strongest to my squat, but I think deadlift always made me feel strongest. I always hated bench. I still hate bench. Whoa, I just hold on. Stand by. Oh my god. Oh my god, I somehow undid that. There we go. You know what? Screw it. We're doing this, we're gonna do this old school. I'm just gonna hold, handheld mic time. Deadlift was my favorite. Yo, this feels kind of cool, holding it. Bench always sucked. Still hate bench press. Squat was always my strongest. Still is. But what's my favorite? This is going to be really, 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 really insane. Front squat. I've been on a huge front squat kick right now. I don't know what it is, but front squats have been like my favorite thing right now. The Mill Command says, random question, but are there any concerns with the delay in production for MW's Legato Diver and apparent lack of response question? I don't know to what you are referring. I would need more information. Legato Diver. Didn't I review production for... Did I review the Legato? Yeah, I reviewed the Legato. I think I really liked the Legato. I don't know. Is there issues on the back end? I don't know. So I would need more information before I could comment on it. Hanshot first. A minute repeater that gives a Jory moan when it chimes. You know, for the fans. Steve Papa, when are we having our bench off? I don't think you'd honestly want that, dude. I don't think you would want that. I think you're opening a can of worms you don't want to. I'll bench against you, understanding that bench is like the stupidest lift, and then you could probably come close to what I bench. I don't know who you are, but assuming that you can come close to what I bench, and then we'll go to the other two lifts and I'll just destroy you. I probably have 1,000 pounds on your raw total. I'm very confident in that, so I don't think you want to open that can of worms. But yeah, let's bench. Mike K, does it bother you that many celebrities, I think he means, are wearing high horology and don't even know what it takes to make such a watch? Not really. Here's why. Steve Papa, by the way, I literally do not care about lifting against you, so I'm literally just joshing about. I will destroy you. I will probably destroy you. I'm very confident in that. But I don't actually take it that seriously, so it's all in good fun. But I would destroy you. It doesn't bother me that people don't. Okay, How do I want to tackle this? When people have something that's really cool, like a watch, right? Let's say someone's wearing a Patek Grand Complication or some Longa. I don't really expect them to know what goes into the watch, because that's not necessarily where enjoyment comes from. What do I mean by that? Well, when you eat a dish, right, that you really like, I don't know what's your favorite. For some reason, paella came to my mind. I don't even like paella that much. But I mean, it's fine. Let's say that you really love paella and you go to Spain. You find this little town in Spain that happens to have the best paella ever. Ever. If you like it and it tastes really good and it's like your favorite thing ever, I don't think that you are expected to know everything that goes into cooking that dish. For instance, last night I was in Sawtell. If anybody's from LA, you know Sawtell. It's a heavily Japanese area in West Los Angeles. And it's this little enclave where there's a lot of Japanese food. It's not Little Tokyo. Little Tokyo is in downtown by the Arts District. And then Sawtell is this strip in West LA that has a bunch of Japanese nurseries, because most of the nurseries here in California are owned by Japanese families. And then there's surrounding it a bunch of Japanese restaurants. You can get really good curry, you can get really good ramen, sushi, whatever you want, right? And I was at this place, I think it was called Kaz, K-A-Z, Kaz Soba. And I wanted dipping soba. And it was like buckwheat noodles. And I had it last night, and it was incredible. It's like now one of my favorite restaurants on Sawtell. I go there all the time. I go to Sawtell all the time, but it was my favorite. It's now going to be my favorite restaurant there. However, when I was enjoying that, I don't really know how they made the buckwheat noodles. I don't know how they made the dipping broth, right? So I don't think it's expected of me to know what goes into that to enjoy it. Same with cars. When I see someone driving a crazy car, a Ferrari super fast or whatever, I'm not like, man, I bet he doesn't even know how to replace the head on that. No, like, you don't need to be a mechanic to enjoy the car that you drive. So that's just my little rant. People are asking what I did to my finger. I was putting ice in a glass because I wanted some iced coffee. And as I was putting ice in a glass, the glass shattered in my hand, and I cut myself down to the bone. And my kitchen had blood all over the floor. And it was really fun. It was a great experience. I love it. Milcom has a link to my Legato review. Wow. BVMF, thoughts on Vayer watches, legit or fashion? We just reviewed a Vayer watch a few months ago. I think that they have gotten much better. I wasn't super impressed with their field watch at first, and then their diver that I reviewed, I actually really enjoyed. Jeremy Badman, my arch nemesis, says gyms lead to bad posture and lower your self-esteem. Do not listen to him. Absolutely do not listen to him. Get him out of here. The Pigs in the Blankets says, I like spotting a nice watch on a celeb. Did Seiko get a hold of my finger? No. Manuel says, especially paella, you have to be very picky about it. Otherwise, paella purists will call it just rice with things. Which watch did you last buy in a physical store? Oh my gosh. The internet has ruined me. think we got my dad a Cartier Tank Solo XL at a Cartier boutique a couple years ago. But it wasn't my watch. It was for my dad. So I think that was probably the closest to going in a physical store. Other than that, dude, it's just been internet. Internet has spoiled us. Design Atelier. When we take wrist shots in public, what do you think people are thinking? I don't think people have any bearing on okay, here's honestly what I think. I think people around you don't pay attention to what you're doing as much as you think they do. That's like the big truth bomb I can give you. I don't think people pay attention to what you're doing that much. It used to weird me out when I was in public, like shooting something or like trying to get a quick sneaky shot. And now I'm like, people really don't pay attention to me because they might look at me and think like, oh, what's he doing? And then like they'll be too concerned with how people are viewing them, and then they move on with their life. So I don't think people really care. The pigs in the blanket certified to Sir Bot. Says Cartier Tank and Omega Constellation. Very cool. Jeremy Badman. Papa Goodman is such a legend on the T3 Time to Drive episode. I want him to read me storybooks so I can sleep at night and dream of lady. Mommy Milkies. Almighty It's called variation blindness. Something physical store can be cheaper. Sometimes physical store can be cheaper because of discounts. Yeah. We only look at what is salient to us. Interesting. Mike K. What bothers you most about buying a used watch? For me, polishing a steel case or Franken watch. I don't like polishing cases. I don't like Franken watches. But I buy a whole lot of used watches, right? The majority of inventory that we have at the Time Teller shop is used, because we sell vintage watches predominantly. I would say dealing with people that write very... Okay, here's what I'll say. The majority of people that are selling vintage watches have no idea much of the history or anything about the specific watch they have. They just know they have this watch that they don't really want anymore, so they're trying to steal it. They're trying to sell it, excuse me. You might be able to find it at a steal, but the flip side is because the people that you're often buying from have no real idea what they're doing, you need to know a ton about the watch before you pull the trigger to make sure that you are not getting a Franken watch, or to make sure that you are not getting a watch that doesn't even exist, right? So that's, I guess, I don't know if that bothers me, but that's the most difficult part, I will say. So yeah. So Pigs in the Blanket says your feed on YouTube is mirror flipped. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't know why. Jeremy Badman. Invicta is an aficionado's value proposition. Get him out of here. Mika, trying to get famous or something. Manuel says, the thing is, you're into watches for the enjoyment of it, while many people are trying to compare themselves to others to see if they're, quote, doing it right. Yeah. He's wearing an X-Lore. It's a fake. No, I'm wearing my watch on the wrong wrist. Yeah, I don't know why it's mirror flipped. I'll try to figure that out on my end. Can probably fix it in OBS Studio. I don't know what's going on. But guys, thanks for hanging out with me. We're going to wrap this one up. I just wanted to let you know that things, I don't know, things have been kind of difficult the last month on YouTube. I know we're trying a whole bunch of new things. Ay. The feed. The feed just went out. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? I think my camera just went out. Let's see.